The thing is, right, is that 3 years ago, roughly, just over 3 years ago, I did the very first Tico Ventures, which was a 4-part venture around the Snow Hill lines. It didn't go to plan, so I couldn't do Clapham and Woking and Battersea. But 3 years later, we're in London doing episode 50. What the f***? In order to celebrate this, we're doing all the stations from London Waterloo to Woking, with the break being Clapham Junction. So it's split into 2 vlogs, episode 50A and 50B. And I was meant to bring some paper with me to film some Q&As. Unfortunately, some idiot forgot to print them out. So I will do the Q&As, just not in this vlog. Also, I value my storage space on my phone, and it just take so much space. And yeah, it's better to do it as a separate vlog. So yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? So, because of how frequent and busy the stations are between Waterloo and Clapham Junction, we are going to do Waterloo, Vauxhall, Queenstown Road, Battersea and Clapham Junction in this pictures on the trains, because obviously because I won't be able to get a chance of doing an in this picture with trains coming every 5 seconds. So in this literal picture is London Waterloo, managed by Network Rail, with 24 National Rail platforms and 8 underground platforms, bringing the total to 30 platforms, with National Rail services being provided by South Western Railway. So originally the LSWR wanted a grand terminus on the north side of the Thames. However, due to financial difficulties, they had to settle with the south end of the Thames, with a station called 9 Elms, which opened in 1838. But it was replaced by the current station 10 years later in 1848. By 1922, the station had a number of lines terminating here, which is why it had to be rebuilt to accommodate the increasing traffic. In 1994, it became the original terminus for Eurostar services from mainland Europe via the Channel Tunnel, until of course 2007, when St Pancras became the new terminus. The former Eurostar platforms here were reopened to the public, first in 2018 and then the following year. Waterloo has been for many years the UK's busiest station. It's still one of the busiest until Liverpool Street took over. It is now, I believe, the 4th busiest, with Stratford, Liverpool Street and Paddington being busier. There is also a second station at Waterloo called Waterloo East. There is a link between the 2 stations. So for Tube, you can change the Bakerloo, Jubilee, Northern, Waterloo and City lines, and even the London River services. The head code is WAT. What? So the next station is Vauxhall, and in this literal picture is the station itself, managed by South Western Railway. It has 10 platforms, 8 National Rail and 2 underground. It opened in 1848 as Vauxhall Bridge, but is now just known as Vauxhall. It is an interchange with the Victoria line. Its head code is VXH. And on to the next one. So literally in this picture is Queenstown Road, Battersea. Managed by South Western Railway with 3 platforms. So it opened in 1877 as Queen's Road and is named after, well, Queen Victoria. Renamed Queenstown Road in 1980 and is one of 3 stations to serve Battersea, with the other being Battersea Park on the Brighton Main Line, plus South London Line and Battersea Power Station on the Northern Line. The head code is QRB. So literally in this picture is Clapham Junction, managed by Network Rail. It has 17 platforms with additional services from Southern and the London Overground. It replaced an earlier station which opened in 1838 and closed in 1863 called Clapham Common. So the current station opened in 1863 as a joint venture to provide an interchange of several lines. With today there are lines to Kensington, Reading, Basingstoke, Brighton via Croydon, Norwood, Victoria, Waterloo and Brixton, and is still one of the busiest interchange stations in the UK, with around 200 trains using the station, with 122 stopping whilst the other 78 pass through. I think this is statistically like every hour, which is quite crazy really. It is also home to Clapham Depot, which houses Overground and South Western, I think. The head code is CLJ. Right, I hope you've enjoyed episode 50A from Waterloo, Vauxhall, Queenstown Road to Clapham Junction. Join us in the second episode, 50B, from Earlsfield to Woking. It's chaos and I like it. Ta-ra then, I'll see you next 50B.